I shouldn't know how you're so be.
What's up, everybody? Today I'm about to paint my house. Look at these walls. They're bare and ready to be painted, ready for some love. I already got my ideas. I got my wood over here. I'm about to make an accent while my girls are cleaning up, and we're about to get it started.
I know how to paint so good. I can paint this block for you.
I know you're a good artist.
So let me paint.
First coat. So after that, I'm about to cover all my furniture because I'm moving to the living room and I don't want any paint to get on anything. So I covered it and moved it all to the center.
Mom, why isn't it letting me get that? I'll get it in the middle now. But that J-Lo, I like it.
Y'all, do not step in this paint and get it on these floors.
Killed that. I ain't gonna lie.
What?
Our dance, we finished. Lifting each other in the air. Avi and Daisy jumped down, they split. Me and Avi. So we like, you know how cheerleaders lift each other up by grabbing their feet, we put them in the air. Avi buzzed down to a split. Daisy jumped down, hit the wall, and then I got me in my own solo. Hi, I'm one of Hi guys, my name is Joy Hoy. I'm a painter. This is painter's outfit, hairstyle, glasses, no lenses, headbands too. Hairstyle.
I don't gotta record me the whole time.
Second painter, come over here. If you're a painter, I need you to come in.
Yes.
She doesn't have a painter's outfit on yet. As soon as she does introducing, she's gonna go get her outfit on.
My name's Daisy. I'm 8 years old. So,
She'll say 20, 25 or something. I'm a painter worker, but okay.
no, I'm like,
She's my daughter.
I'm 8 years old.
She's a painter.
This is my dance outfit because I was just dancing, practicing before Thanksgiving is 3 days. And because we're going to be doing a dance for everyone. But, I'm so excited to paint with you guys. I never painted a wall before. Why did you want to be a painter? Because it's just, when I watch paint videos, when we watch paint, it's interesting and it just makes me feel happy. So I guess I like painting. Wait, I'm about to do some of this wall right now. She wants to fall asleep.
Don't get to the ceiling. I don't need you doing that because I don't want you to. So, come on, Ivy, what you doing? Do not get no paint on the windowsill. You gonna get a chance. That's it, Ivy. You got all this wall. Why you focus on the corner?
I'm in school over.
Avi, Danny, you gonna get a chance. Avi, big long strokes. Look at this. Do you see you see where the paint look like that? You gotta make it smooth. Get rid of all of them big lines and thick lines of paint. Up and down, up and
I
down.
want to finish first because I don't got nothing to do.
Don't look sad, you don't do it. Huh?
Mommy, I don't got nothing to do.
What you do? Dior, don't even go up there. If I could trust you, I will have you do this little part up here.
You don't trust me?
Heck nah, you gonna get some paint on this thing. I'll show. So this is after 2 coats on my living room walls, as well as the back gray wall. I had started painting my hallway, but I ran out of paint. So I had just left that there. And this blank wall here is where my accent wall is going. This wall was really fun to do. What I was doing here was using my leveler and then one of the pieces of wood to kind of shape the design that I wanted for back there. I did it at a 40, each of the panels has to be at a 40 to 45 degree angle. So I was just going there with the leveler and like pretty much drawing out the design that I wanted for my accent wall. My husband didn't know what I was really getting ready to do. I had told him I was going to Home Depot to look at some paint, and when I came home, I had my whole paint color scheme. I knew what size wood I needed to get. So the next day, I went back to Home Depot, like after I talked to him about what we were gonna do to make the purchases. Like I was like a kid in the candy store. I had so much fun picking this stuff out. I had went and grabbed like the first 7-8 wood panels that I saw. And when I was checking out, this man was like, ma'am, that wood you have ain't no good. And it was because it was bent. So if you're gonna try to do this, make sure you get wood that is straight. Don't get bent wood because it won't lay right. And it makes a lot of sense, but I never did this before, so that was my first time. I had literally checked out already and everything, so he saved me from getting home and being like, what the To do this project, you will need a nail gun as well as a miter saw. Some Home Depots allow you to rent these tools. The one that I was at, they didn't have the rental option. So I called my dad because he's a general contractor and I knew he would have at least some of this stuff. So I'm like, Daddy, can I use your miter saw and your nail gun? And he like, what are you calling asking for a nail gun and miter saw? You know how to use that stuff? And I'm like, yeah, whole time, only time I ever seen it or even heard of it was watching the YouTube tutorials for how to do this. So the next clip you'll see, my dad, he came over the next day. He told me all I had to do was, draw my design out and he could come and help me. He showed me how to use the nail gun. He did all the cutting of my wood and posted it up for me. And yeah, thank you, Daddy. RCB Construction. Check them out. So it seems like we jump right into the painting process, but no. After you get all your wood up, you have to go through a process. It's tedious. You have to caulk the size of each of the wood panels so it won't be any gaps, between the wall and the wood. So we have to go between each of those little panels, caulk it, and then I also used wood filler in certain areas of the wood so it can give me a more smooth look. But I really like the natural feel of the wood, so a lot of it is just natural wood. So this night we wrapped up painting the first coat on our accent wood. The next morning I woke up super early. It's now Thanksgiving Day and I'm painting the second coat on the accent wood. After I paint this coat, I had to tape off and it dried. I taped off the whole accent wood on the top, the sides, so I can go in with the gray. Y'all see that good stroke technique with the paint, baby. Yes, paint, sis. We left the middle one blank because that one is going to be the same color as my other walls. To give it a little splash. We let our kids do the untaping of all of the accent wood, and when we pulled the tape off, it came out perfectly. It came out so beautiful, and I loved it so much.
Who is this guy you all gassed up? Changing your opinion on me. I was only gone for the last few months, but you don't have the time to wait.
For you know, you're the perfect person, perfect your purpose. Personally, I'm broke. I ain't gotta buy you purses, persuade your person, promise you no wow. I was blind, so blind, so blind, just like that man up on that seat. Girl, I'm fine to find. If a nigga start crying when I slide down on one knee, and that's
It was actually more you have to do before you start painting. Once the wood is up, you gotta go in with wood filler as well as a caulk gun to kind of like smooth between where the wood and the wall is, so it doesn't look like gappy and airy. But yeah, my husband, he came in, he started helping me at this point.